unique voices bringing their stories to the big screen.
Talking Movies. Watch on BBC iPlayer.
I'm Sumi Somaskanda, and you're watching The Context on BBC News.
So, look, all I want to do is this. I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have.
The defendants engaged in a criminal racketeering enterprise to overturn Georgia's presidential election result.
Can Donald Trump successfully run for president if he's fighting 4 court cases at the same time?
He's a fighter. He's used to fighting. He's been fighting for years, so I think he'll have no problem.
Good evening. Welcome to the show. Former President Donald Trump is hitting back at prosecutors after being accused of heading up a criminal enterprise to try and overturn the results of the 2020 election in Georgia. We're going to have reaction and analysis. Joining me on the panel tonight is former Financial Times journalist and now director of the Onward think tank, Seb Payne, and Stephanie Brown James, co-founder of the Democratic PAC, The Collective. Also coming up, 3 people suspected of spying for Russia in the UK have been arrested and charged in a major national security investigation. The defendants, all Bulgarian nationals, had been living in Britain for several years, but it's alleged they were working for the Russian security services. UK wages rise at a record rate, but economists warn it is not all good news, as it could force interest rates to rise again. And 2 years since the Taliban returned to power in Afghanistan, there's severe hunger and a near collapse of the health system. We have a special report. But first, former President Donald Trump says he will release his own report on what he calls election fraud in Georgia. That comes after prosecutors in the U.S. state charged Trump and 18 others with attempting to overturn his 2020 election defeat there. The former president is facing 13 new charges, including racketeering and conspiracy. Racketeering is a type of organized crime where a person profits through dishonest or illegal activities. This is his 4th criminal indictment. He now faces in total 91 charges with allegations of election interference, hush money paid to a porn star, and mishandling of classified documents. Mr. Trump has denied any wrongdoing in all of his criminal cases. He has called the latest charges a witch hunt. He hopes to win the U.S. presidency again next year, and he's currently the front-runner for the Republican Party's nomination. Our North America editor, Sarah Smith, has more.
The courthouse in downtown Atlanta, where Donald Trump and his allies will be tried for conspiring to overturn the 2020 election, on charges usually brought against mobsters that carry a minimum 5 years.